Hello and welcome to Art Festival in the Pines. Every year for the past 15 years, the City of Pembroke Pines has put together an art and crafts festival. And this year we have a theme, so it's called Art Deco in the Pines. And you will see artwork and jewelry and crafts and handiwork and woodwork. It's just a melange of wonderful, wonderful things that people do, and we're showing it all. So come along with us. This tent of wood sculptures was done by this artist, Nick Vidakovic, and they're really incredible. Nick, tell me how you start and what the process is.
I draw them up. Each one's unique. Draw them up by hand, then I cut them out, sand them, paint them, start with the airbrush or stain them, and then I glue them back together, and then I finish them up, detail and put the eyes in, etc.
Like a jigsaw puzzle.
Just like a puzzle, except they're wall hangings now.
They're all handmade, and they're all.
Everyone's one of a kind.
Your love of nature comes through.
Well, thank you. Yes.
So you deserve to have won.
Well, thanks.
It's nice to win, isn't it?
Yeah, it feels good. You know, nice pat on the back.
Nice pat on the back, absolutely. Ina Scholler won for Best Handcrafts, and look how pretty. Look how nice. Ina, how do you do this?
I actually hand knit everything, so you can see my tools right here.
On a round needle?
Yes, and I use beautiful Italian ribbon yarn, and you can see me knitting.
And so you designed these as well?
Yes, it's all my original patterns that I keep it here in my head. I've been developing for 24 years, and that's what I like to do. It's my passion.
So you won. So
yes,
congratulations.
yes, I'm so excited. It's just great.
And this is your first year with us?
Yes, the first time in this city. I like it here. It's just great. Great people.
And this is Steven Sabula, and he won the prize for Best Mixed Media. And look what he does with time. Steven, they're just so charming.
Oh,
Tell me how this got started.
My wife and I, many years ago, wanted to create items just to decorate our own home. And friends and family saw them and started asking us to make pieces for them.
Yeah, could you make me one in red?
Correct, yeah. And then just over a little bit of time, we made some more and experimented with a few small craft shows. People bought our work and we got excited, and 15 years later, we've been doing shows now since 1998.
Good for you, and they're beautiful and they're different.
Oh, thank you.
And that they're beautifully made, and you deserve to win. So,
thank you very much.
Thank you. Leland Williams won Best in Show, which is really the top. You can't get any better than that.
I wouldn't know where I could go. I'm pretty honored, very honored.
And the work is incredible. Not only are you a sculptor, but you're also a painter.
Yep. I recognized that I needed a very large body of work to be able to be recognized as an artist, and that included many media.
So these paintings, tell me what the process is for framing them.
Well, they are oil pastel on sandpaper. Oil pastel is a relatively new media, 100 years or so. Traditionally, oil pastel is a quick lay down, just get the basic of the color, composition, and then walk away from it, and then go do it in some other media. I want a viewer walking by to actually be drawn in by virtue of the uniqueness of the presentation as well as the art once they actually get close enough to recognize it as what it is, which is original two-dimensional art or sculpture. Yep.
You do beautiful work, Leland, and it's a pleasure to see you here again.
Thank you.
Ana Aguilera won for Best Painting. And and she's been one of our favorites for a long time. So good luck,
you.
Anna. That's wonderful.
Thank you very much.
And what did you do different this year than you did last year?
This year I have different pieces. I have the books and the candles.
Yeah.
Back there I have the other series of book, and also the landscapes. That
Yeah.
landscape represents, well, actually it's not that represent, it's my city. It's where I am from. I'm from Venezuela, from Caracas. So that is kind of an icon. The mountain is an icon for us and for, Venezuelan people in general. So I decided to paint it because I did a couple of them a few years ago, and they were sold before I was done with them. So this one I decided to do it and finish it before showing it. So when I
And
show
it'll
it,
be sold before you can turn around.
yeah, no, actually I have sold already several of the prints of that one. So, and actually one of the prints went to an auction, and it was like beatings and beatings and beatings over that one. So definitely I know that people likes that mountain. So
So Anna, good luck.
thank you very much.
And you're a winner. Whether you win or you don't win, you're a
Exactly.
winner.
Thank you very much. I prefer to think that even if I don't win, I still a winner because I like what I do
That's right.
and I enjoy it. So
And-
I hope
and
everybody enjoys it.
Everybody enjoys it, obviously. This is Thad Pinder, and he won for best drawings, and gosh, he really deserves it. The drawings and his paintings are both beautiful. Thad, you're an accomplished artist, and it's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
Tell me what you do.
I like to do a very expressive art, definitely in colors. I definitely like to create my own layouts, my compositions, choose
they're
colors, and I like to see colors that most people don't see with the naked eye, which is like when you're looking at a bush, you probably say, oh, it's a green bush, but I'll see purples, reds, yellows, blues, and all different
And so you
kinds.
put them in.
And I put them in my work, which gives me great expression, definitely in colors.
You're a very good artist, Thad, and it's a pleasure that you won for best drawing. You deserve it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
This is Robert Frankenfield, and he won for best photography. And you got to see these photographs. Each one is
An
a piece of architecture.
Correct.
And-
An object or a thing that I've taken in nature or out and around the surroundings, off of buildings and different things.
And you spell,
I spell words, names, or
Words.
phrases. Absolutely.
they're fabulous.
Thank you very, very much.
A lot
I
of
appreciate
fun.
That. Yes.
Very creative.
Yes.
And
Had a great time here. It's wonderful.
Good.
You got a great town.
yeah, we
Thank
do.
you. Yes,
Thank
you
you.
do. You're very
I
welcome.
love that music.
Thank you. The music was shot in about 4 different towns over a period of about 3 or 4 months. Each piece takes approximately anywhere between a week to 2 weeks to create. Some of them take a little bit longer depending on how I have to put them together and so forth.
They're beautiful.
Thank you very, very much.
And what a great idea.
Thank you.
This is George Burriff, and he won for best plants. Look at these plants. Everyone tells a story. They're beautiful.
Thank you, thank you.
And how do you start?
Well, it's a love of mine. I've always been interested in plants, and I taught ornamental horticulture at MacArthur High School for 20 years, and I needed something to do when I retired.
Nice thing to
so it's gives me some place to go in the mornings and something to do during the day. And
And
it
you trim each one by
yeah,
hand,
yeah.
right?
It's actually when some of these are imported from China, and I grow some myself. And they actually what the art is picking out a branch or picking out something that you want to work with and train that branch to do what you want it to.
So, George, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And they really are beautiful plants.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
This artist is Linda Weisberger, and she won for best glasswork. And you do all kinds of things in glass.
I do.
Do jewelry, you do
Well, most of my
ornaments.
jewelry is not glass. Most of my jewelry is silver and stones, but the glass pieces are all mixed with natural stones and antique pieces, Buddhas from Tibet.
Is this your first time in Pembroke Pines?
No,
shows?
I've been doing this show for years.
Yeah.
Even when it was in the other venue at the
Yeah.
library. Yeah. Probably about 8 years.
So now you finally won. Isn't that wonderful?
Yes, it is
Have
wonderful.
You've
It's always
never
nice.
won before?
Not at this show, no. No. So it is
Okay.
nice. It's always nice.
It is nice.
Uh-huh.
I mean, being appreciated, you know that your work is good. But when you win in a venue like this,
Yes. It's always
then
nice.
everybody knows you're good.
Absolutely.
So thank you very much for this interview and good luck, Linda.
Right. Thank you.
Gladys Gomez won for Best Jewelry, and that's a very tough win because there are a lot of jewelry makers, and you won, so isn't that nice that you're the best of the jewelry makers?
Yes, I'm very happy. I'm
Yeah.
very happy.
Sure. And what do you make it out of?
I do it with aluminum wire.
Aluminum wire.
Yes, it's hand twisted. I use everything I found, that looks nice to myself, and I stop when it looks
When you
pretty.
think it's pretty.
When I think it's pretty. I have done pieces like the shoe. This is a Murano glass
Yeah, Murano glass.
that I bring from Venice. I have done pieces like this.
Oh my goodness, that's gorgeous.
Thank you. This one was for a body paint fashion show, and I did, the accessories
Yeah.
for that fashion show. And big bracelets.
Bracelets
New style?
without stones.
Yes, without stones. But very clever, right?
Very clever. You do beautiful work, Gladys, and I wish you luck.
Thank you.
This is Diane Lublinsky, and she won for Best Sculpture. And I love her sculptures because I love her sense of whimsy. Diane, you do a great job.
Hi.
And it's nice that they recognize you, and
It is. I'm flattered.
you should be. It's wonderful. It's nice to know that you're good.
Always.
But then when your peers tell you you're good.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So what are they made of?
They're ceramic. They're all thrown on a potter's wheel and then altered.
It's just regular potter's clay.
Yes, it's a very high fire. Goes to 2,300 degrees. They're fired twice. So I first make it, I color it, and then I fire, and then I color again, and then I fire again.
For the glaze.
Yes.
And your sense of humor just tickles my funny bones. So.
Thank you. Thank you.
So thank you very much, Diane, and good luck.
Thank you for coming. Thanks.
This has been a wonderful day at the Pembroke Pines Art Festival in the Pines, and we're having a great time, and so is everybody else. So if we missed you this year, you really got to make it next year. There's so much to see and so much to buy, and I did my share. It's your turn. For OCTV, I'm Elaine Kugelman, and thank you for joining us today.